Well, hello and welcome back to another video. My name is Spooky and you're beautiful. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day or night, no matter where you are in the world, no matter what you guys are up to. And today we are talking about Naraka BladePoint. Now, you know, it's been a little while since we've talked about this game. It's honestly been one of those games that I installed a while back, played, and instantly fell in love with, and then almost immediately forgot about it. I honestly don't know what happened with this game. At the beginning of this journey I took, and I thought that this game was going to blow up, and it just didn't. So I want to revisit it, and I want to talk about it today with you guys, and I want to talk about some of the amazing changes that they have made over the past year. Now, Naraka BladePoint is a game that released in 2021. It is now currently 2022, and I want to go over some of the changes they've made, and I want to talk about some of the improvements and some of the not so much improvements. We'll get into it, but yeah, stay tuned. We'll get through this. So one of the first things I want to talk about is what is Naraka BladePoint? What was it intended to be? And what happened? What are we doing? Where are we going? Who knows? Let's get into it. Now, right here on their IMDb page, we have Naraka BladePoint. Obviously, it says video game release date 2021. Naraka BladePoint is an action-adventure battle royale game developed by 24 Entertainment and published by NetEasy Games, Montreal. So there you go, NetEasy, Montreal. It is a battle royale game where up to 60 players fight each other. And we know what a battle royale is. What we're going to basically sum it down to is Naraka BladePoint is a battle royale game with a high intensity focus, and I do mean focus, on the melee combat. It is primarily melee. Now, one thing that I actually found that was kind of amazing when playing Naraka BladePoint is how, even though Naraka BladePoint is primarily focused on melee combat, there's still no slouch when it comes to their ranged combat. It is actually really good. Like, I had so many times where I was playing in a match and an enemy was just too far away, or when my teammates were just absolutely bashing them up, and I was able to get a really good snipe shot from far away using their like rifle weapon, or using sometimes I'd be able to pull off one with their actual bow. But it was actually surprising how fun it was to actually be able to use the ranged combat, even though it was a melee-centered game. Now, since they released it in 2021, and I picked it up around early 2022, they hadn't really made any changes aside from trying to make it a little more optimized for PC. When I first played the game, it was surprisingly not optimized, though not nearly as unoptimized as like Blood Hunt, which I will later talk about in a later video. That Blood Hunt is a separate conversation, but dear God, this game was very much not optimized. When you were standing still, it was beautiful, but as soon as you tried to move around, it was very quick. Like, I was very quickly noticing that the limitations were placed solely on me and my machine, which is not what you'd expect from a actual well-optimized game. One thing I did notice was that I was running sort of maybe last-gen specs, which you'd think has something to do with the game not being so well-optimized, but in reality, it needed some work, and in 2022, I can honestly say we have finally received what I truly believe to be one of the most beautiful looking and almost so like best optimized games ever. It has been incredible. It is smooth like butter. It is amazing. They have gotten their optimization absolutely down. Another really cool thing that happened with Naraka BladePoint, and I gotta say, like, I played this game a couple months ago before they actually were able to release on console, and the servers were dead. They were so dead, in fact, that the community around Naraka BladePoint actually called it Naraka Q Point. That's how dead the servers were. That's how often. I actually filmed a video that I ended up not posting at the time because I thought it was too mean-spirited, but I actually filmed a queue, and I ended up with an hour-long queue. I literally walked away from my computer and let it film the queue, and I watched back. It was an hour of straight queue. Not a single match was picked up during that time. That's insane. I am absolutely through the roof excited to announce that queues are back. We no longer have to wait an hour. Actually, I didn't even have to wait 2 minutes before I was able to actually get into a match. I was instantly put into a match, was able to play through in triples, and just absolutely had a blast doing it. Now, one of the upsides for PC players, but is also a downside for console, is that this has led to an insane amount of console hunting. The PC players have been absolutely ruthless to the Xbox players. They've just gone through and absolutely destroyed them, emaciated and completely eradicated the Xbox players. However, on a really cool bright side that I've seen is actually a lot of these Xbox players are rising to the challenge. However, I really do think that Naraka might need a little more optimization on the Xbox front to make sure that the actual players on Xbox get to have a fighting chance against the PC titans that have been running and actually getting really familiar with the controls and familiar with how to actually best another player on PC. Now we're seeing the young babies come in and get eaten by the wolves. It is honestly really intense and sad to see at times, but it is still really enjoyable to get in and be a PC veteran and just emaciate everybody. I know it sounds really toxic and messed up, but come on, it's a battle royale. This is how things are. This is how it is. It's all jokes aside, it's been really fun to be able to just get into Naraka, play a few rounds, log off, and have a good rest of my day or stream doing whatever else it is that I'm going to be doing on stream for the day. But it's been great. I've really been enjoying it. One thing I want to talk about, however, that I haven't been so intensely enjoying, but I am interested in seeing it. It has a lot of potential. There's this kind of side thing they have going on. I can't remember what it's called. I'll throw up the name on screen after I'm done editing the video, but there's this kind of side mission they have available. It's currently in its trial stages, but it's actually kind of like an open world, sort of like beat 'em ups kind of roguelike adventure that you can go on, and it's exclusively PvE, which is actually really interesting and something I was hoping to see for a while. Was hoping to see some type of PvE. I don't think I was expecting for it to be a roguelike, but I'm not complaining. It has a lot of actual potential, and I think with a few more tweaks, a few more enemies, and maybe enemy buffs, we could see an actual really challenging roguelike experience from Naraka BladePoint, which is one of the weirdest sentences I've said. And you know, when you consider the fact that this game has built its reputation on being a battle royale, hearing roguelike next to that name doesn't quite make sense, but it's amazing, and absolutely I can see the potential in this game mode, and I really hope they delve in deeper in pushing the actual challenges. The only problem I really had was that the actual NPC enemies were a bit brain dead and not really a threat at all. I definitely didn't feel in danger like I do when I, you know, drop in from flying around in the trees and then fall down and see another enemy or Yotohime staring at me in my face, knowing that I'm about to get my absolutely whole entire universe absolutely eradicated. But it's been a lot of fun. I'm really happy to see queues come back, and honestly, overall for Naraka BladePoint, this seems like a positive. Yeah, this is really cool. Anyway, if you guys are interested in seeing more Naraka content, make sure you guys can go watch my actual Naraka video. I did a kind of first impressions of Naraka BladePoint way back at the beginning of the year, and I loved playing the game, and I still like the game today. So this is honestly overall a win, even though the current new game mode is a bit lackluster. It's something new, and that's something players have been wanting. This is what we get. It's new. It's exciting. Everything is exciting. I guess I could also talk about one more thing, and it's that battle passes for Naraka BladePoint are still a bit of a slog to get through. If you purchase the battle pass, I hate to say it, you have to play Naraka about 5 hours every single day of your life to get anything from the battle pass you want. To complete the battle pass, it is an absolute pain in the butt, and the content sometimes doesn't really feel varied enough to keep you entertained the way other battle royales have managed to do. So maybe that's something Naraka can look into. Maybe they can buff XP boosts from there. Maybe there can be something similar to like Fortnite with crown victories. I don't know. But anyway, those are my thoughts on the matter. I love the game. I'm really excited. I'm going to be actually streaming it right now. I'm actually going to jump on stream and play some more Naraka. So if you guys are interested, twitch.tv/spooky_uwu. That's my name. That's how you guys can find me on Twitch. It's really exciting. I have a lot of fun time chatting with you guys. And if you guys want to become best buds, join the Discord. It's literally free to get into. It doesn't cost anything. You don't have to join the channel or subscribe on Twitch to get it. It's 100% free. We don't do the pay thing here. We don't do that. You guys just come in, hang out, drop on by stream. You guys can hang out and chat where your voices are heard all over the stream. I do that with literally everybody. It's 100% free. Come on down. I hope you guys have a fantastic day or night, no matter where you are in the world, no matter what you guys are up to, and I will see you when I see you.